Salam, salam. What it do is Abu the Abba, we back at it. Well, all heat. It's a wild one right here. You see the title. Having family in the medical field, I am very privy to knowledge and how things are done. Doctors are just like people. They, if you graduate at the bottom of your class, what do you call a doctor that graduated from the bottom of their class? You call them a doctor. So that's why it's always good. Good doctors will let you know to get second opinions. Um, or even how things are, handled or received. Like I said before, um, the way police and jails treat black men is the way doctors and these nurses treat black women. Um, a lot of these times, our children don't need a lot of these vaccinations that you would need someone going to a prison, like hepatitis and all these strange things for a newborn. If you're in the arms of a good parent, and be nowhere near these type of ailments, and such doses can send a shock to the baby's system, causing harm to the baby. I remember I was in a one of my meetings, little anger management meeting. One of the Mexican brothers there, he was talking about his child. He feels like the doctors did something to his child. They put a blue light on him, and after that, he was never the same again. This, that, and the other. Um, I let him know because my mother's a doctor, and also my son's mother is in the medical field, and I have a cousin that's a surgeon, so on and so forth. A lot of these things are experimental. A lot of these things have side effects that aren't reported, just like how the pandemic of wanting opioids happened through with legal drug dealers and pharmaceutical companies pushing things on people. So this autism thing has been known for some time recently in the black community. That a lot of these vaccinations are affecting melanated children. This is something from Trump, good old Agent Orange. Just like he always does something. He does something good after 99 evils. He does. At least saying this, bringing awareness to it, is interesting and goes against the grain most definitely with these evil corporations.
Trump today is expected to announce his administration has, quote, found an answer to autism. He spoke about the disorder overnight while returning to the White House.
There's obviously something artificial that's really wrong, and we think we know what that is.
The Washington Post reports the administration is planning to link autism to the use of Tylenol in pregnancy and is expected to claim that the FDA-approved cancer drug leucovorin is a possible treatment for autism. Both claims raising concern among many doctors.
It's extremely dangerous to raise fear and alarm in
Keywords fear and alarm because you've been fucking people up for so long. You don't want anything to happen. Mind you, insurance people, doctors, professionals, uh, influencers have been getting shot this year in 2025. Straight up. Wallahi. Yang, yang, yang.
pregnant women. Why add to the misery and the fear mongering when it is based on very limited?
Is it fear mongering if it's telling the truth about something? Or is it whistleblowing?
Evidence.
No studies have proven that use of Tylenol, known as acetaminophen, by pregnant women is a cause for autism. Some limited evidence suggests it's associated with higher rates of neurological issues, but those studies have been mixed. The maker of Tylenol saying, "We believe independent, sound science clearly shows that
Tell you one thing, they keep investigating this, they're going to find out a whole lot.
taking acetaminophen does not cause autism."
Shout out to my niece. Shout out to my little cousin. Um, all this stuff has been new. I know people say, "Oh, autism has always been around," and no, no, it hasn't. It really hasn't. Not in my family. All this arriving is very new within this new age.
strongly disagree with any suggestion otherwise. Scientists who've been studying autism for decades warn the administration's timeline examining this has been too short to come up with a single cause. Doctors and autism researchers point to figures showing rates of Tylenol use during pregnancy have declined in recent years.
Acetaminophen, that's the very numbing as well. And saying, oh, small cases have neurological. Okay, so who are the small cases? Is it melanated babies?
Even as rates of autism have increased. As for the possible use of leucovorin as an autism treatment, many doctors again voicing skepticism.
Why is autism increasing if it's something that's not artificial?
We need to do large-scale randomized trials before we can say with any certainty that this is a treatment that autistic children should receive.
Now, the treatment, I don't know, but the causes is definitely by these agencies that we call hospitals, and we just trust in a cracker with a white suit on and a name tag. I mean, basically.
Doctors say the reason they recommend Tylenol in pregnancy is that it is known to be a safer medication than Advil, Motrin, or aspirin because it's not associated with bleeding, and when used appropriately can lower the risk of fever-induced risks with pregnancy. Alice
I don't know, they be taking baby Tylenol and all that, pregnant ladies.
Cossack, ABC News.
That's crazy right there, man. I had to get that out right there. This is a war here in these streets, man, and it's always in the future or the present, in the future of the present, that these things will get revealed, and then you're just like, what? But while you're in the midst of these things, like I said, the one teacher of the little class like I had to go to, she's like, oh, there is no proof of whoopty wops and the whoopty whoop the calls. You know what I'm saying? You're just you're basically a state worker. You have nothing to do with the medical field background. You're just saying shit to, like the lady said, to not cause any fear mongering or truth telling. Awakening. Yeah, man, you're the fucking devil. If you're calling it that. Shetatin. The law. He. That's right. Yeah, that's the